been my pleasure to introduce a lot of nice people on this show, but no introduction has given me a bigger kick than the one I'm about to make now. Here's a man that Jerry and I have admired, respected for a long time. A wonderful guy, one of the country's most beloved comedians. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Thomas.
Hi, Dean. Thanks for the kind word, but what's all this, one of the country's most beloved comedians?
But you are beloved, aren't you?
Look, 90% of the time I'm on the road. I live in hotels, I work in saloons, I make faces into a television camera. I hold a dozen two-line conversations daily with bellboys and busboys, technicians and drunks. Twice a year I come home. My wife pecks me on the cheek. My kids say, "Who's he?" You call this beloved?
You comedians all talk alike. You know that? Now you take my partner, Jerry.
No, you take your part.
Don't you like Jerry?
I was just kidding. I have a lot of respect for the lad.
That's good, because here comes the animal now.
Hey, Dean, is it time for me to come out and be adorable?
Who is that chap? He looks familiar.
Jerry, I want you to meet Danny Thomas. He's a great admirer of yours.
Dean, you know the admirers are supposed to gather at the stage door.
Jerry, this is Danny Thomas, the comedian.
Oh, goody. Do you think he'll amuse me?
You were going to say abuse me, weren't you?
My subconscious mind was working. I don't like how well you two are working together.
Listen, Dean, I didn't come here to be a punching bag for this monkey on a stick. I'll have none of that, sir.
Did you say he was a comedian? You invited another comedian on our show? I just realized. Well, if that's the way you want it, I'm through. THRU.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't get excited, Jerry. What's the matter with you?
You stay out of this, you team wrecker.
Jerry, Louise, he's not splitting us up. He's just a guest. Look, if it'll make you feel better, I don't even like him, okay?
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie. I can tell you like him.
How can you tell?
If he doesn't like you, how come he's letting you wear his old nose?
Wait a minute, Jerry. Wait a minute. You shouldn't be jealous, really. I mean, you and I represent two different types of comedy. My comedy is that of a storyteller, weaving his tales of fancy over the hushed multitudes, holding them spellbound until the final word is spoken, catching their emotions in the palm of his hand.
You don't get laughs?
Of course I do, but we're worlds apart, Jerry. I like you, though. In fact, my whole family likes you.
They do?
Sure. You take, for example, my daughter, Teresa.
No, you take her.
My daughter, Teresa, always was one of my greatest fans, Jerry. When she saw me on television, she used to sit up and repeat over and over, "Daddy is funny. Daddy is funny." Then she saw you on television, became your most rabid fan. Now when she sees me, the words kind of come out different. She says, "Daddy is funny."
Gee, tell Teresa that I appreciate her loyalty.
You tell her. I haven't talked to her for 3 months.
Tell me, Danny, when you come back to radio, what kind of show would you like to do?
Well, I'll tell you, Dean, I go for the easy ones. You know, the quiz shows.
See, Dean, what I tell you, that's the kind of show we should have done, like Groucho Marx.
Well, no reason why we can't all do one now. Music, Rick.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, and Danny Thomas are proud to present their version of that popular quiz program, You Bet Your Life, entitled, No, You Bet Your Life. And here he is, your master of ceremonies.
Well, that's me, Groucho Marx. Well, our giant jackpot is up to $9,000 in round figures. Smooth them out, and it comes to about 14 cents. George Feminine, who's our first couple?
Well, before we went on the air, the studio audience selected a sailor and a waitress as our first contestants. They're waiting off stage.
I got news for you, Feminine. I just peeked out there, and I think you better call our second couple.
Well, Groucho, for our second couple, the studio audience selected a peanut vendor and a parking lot attendant. Gentlemen, meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to... No, you bet your life. And if either of you say the secret word, you will divide $1.35. It's something that hangs around the house.
I know, it's my father.
You must be the parking lot attendant.
How can you tell?
You look like you've been run over. And you, sir, you must be the peanut vendor.
That's right. I'm a Salvatore Paciocolupi Paolo Garibaldi de Napoli, Junior the two.
Good gosh, I've been teamed up with a Swede.
Hey, Mr. Groucho, who is this fellow? You look like a long string of spaghetti with a meatball on the top.
I'll find out right now. Tell me, son, what's your name?
My name is Marvin M. Mintz.
Marvin M. Mintz. What's your middle name?
Marvin.
You mean your name is Marvin and Marvin Mintz?
Oh, no. No, it's Marvin Mintz. The accent's on the first Marvin.
But how come two Marvins?
Well, when I was small, I was a very difficult child. And when my mother used to call me, I wouldn't listen, and she'd have to say, Marvin. So I'm Marvin.
What would you rather be called, Marvin or Marvin?
My friends call me Sydney.
Mr. Butchagaloop, tell me something about yourself. Are you married?
Oh, my sure. I've been married to one woman for 32 years.
Oh, you have any children?
We got a 31 bambinos.
Are they all well?
Oh, they all in the finger condition. But Mr. Paciocolupi, she don't feel so good.
That's all.
Yeah, you know, you never know where those measles are going to strike you next.
Hey, how about getting on with the quiz? I gotta get home before my mother.
Why?
I'm wearing her sneakers.
Well, if you win the $9,000, you can buy a pair of shoes.
You mean we're gonna get a chance at the jackpot? Boy, what I could do with $9,000.
All right. You have $20. How much do you want to bet? Now, remember, you're going for $9,000.
I don't know. I asked my partner. Hey, Brushhead. We got a $20. How much you want to bet?
Let's bet a dime.
What's the matter? You crazy? You got a $20 and you're going to bet a dime?
All right. You're right. All right. Make it a nickel.
Hey, how come you're such a cheapskate?
Mother raised me to be a miser.
All right, Mr. Butchagaloop. Stand by for the jackpot question. If E is to X, what L is to F, what is the sum total of the third equation? Talk it over thoroughly. But remember, we only allow one answer. Remember.
Well,
I'm time. Your sorry is up. Thank you, Mr. Butchagaloop, for being with us, and better luck next time.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Groucho, and give my regards to Apple and to Chicklets.
Hey, there's no way to run a quiz show.
Well, what do you know about quiz shows?
What do we know about quiz shows?
Walter O'Keefe gave me a brand new toaster.
Double or nothing, paid 'em off in tow.
Truth or consequences gave a suitcase.
At Break the Bank, they told me where to go. It rhymes with swell.
Bonnie gave us many prizes.
A stove, an iron, and a dinner gong. But stop the music is the best of all for us. They gave us all the finish to this song.
We had no punch.